What's up, party people in the place to be? Welcome back to Let's Play Earthbound, the minimal spending run. Thus far, our total expenditure, still $381. Now, last time we left our heroes, we freed the Saturns from Belch, and got some pretty sweet items in return. Now I could go to tackle the third sanctuary, but I don't want to yet. I tend to wait until I get my fourth party member to do that. But we're gonna go back to the Belch base right quick. Also, this guy has some funny dialogue. You come here to wait 3 minutes? But yes, as someone with absolutely atrocious handwriting, I can appreciate the Mr. Saturn's here. And now that we defeated Master Belch, his underlings have cleared out. So, let's rob him. Well, I guess it's not really robbing, given he's gone, and also we're the good guys. Vital Capsule. Vital is short for Vitality. Every time you gain a point of Vitality, that means you will gain slightly more HP at the next level. This is going to Ness. I guess theoretically you could hoard these and have Paula drink them, but it's not going to offset her atrocious HP gains. Might as well make the rich get richer. HP Sucker. That's one of Jeff's tools. I never use it. True to its name, it sucks. Calorie Stick. Let's see, that heals about 80 HP. 60. I believe that is a reference to the Calorie Mate cookies. The same ones that were the best food item you could get in Metal Gear Solid 3, Snake Eater. Having had them, I don't see what all the hype is about. But I can say that if I was stuck in the jungle only able to eat snake meat, I'd probably love it. Broken laser, that's what I want. Jeff will be getting that. IQ capsule. So, IQ has two functions. For Ness and Paula, it means they'll gain a little more PP at the next level. For Jeff, that means he can repair items slightly faster. I'm gonna give this one to Jeff. But, you don't really have to. He will get enough IQ through the normal course of the game. This just helps you, gain IQ a little faster. To repair the broken laser, I believe his IQ needs to be 24. Right now, after that capsule, if memory serves... Yep, 23. Bomb. They didn't really go into bombs too much, but when thrown, you can expect it to deal about 90 damage, and it deals splash damage. Now to head back to 3. So if I was to throw a bomb at one of those red antoids, it would deal about 90 to one of them and 45 to the one next to it. But I don't want to do that. I want to take down... I think the plain crocodile is a little more threatening. I'm going to save that bottle rocket for a stronger enemy. Yeah, those crocodiles can hit hard. Oh yes, that's right. Ness is not optimally equipped. Now that was a level. Magnet Omega drains a little PP from every monster on field. Very handy. There will be some later boss battles where basically you'll just be kind of like dealing some damage with a strong ability. Then you will magnet the monster and lather, rinse, repeat. Especially in this run because, you know, I can't buy the really good healing food. How much for Ness or Jeff's? Alright, Jeff will gain a level pretty soon. Hopefully he gains an IQ point. Oh, this may not be ideal. I should have given that bomb to Jeff. Oh well. As you see, the plain crocodile is somewhat resistant to fire. It's not incredibly resistant. If it had max resistance, fire would be dealing like, even fire beta would be dealing like around, oh no IQ point. It would be dealing around like 10 damage. Clearly one of those was a black Antoid. Yep. I'm just gonna fire beta these guys. But yes, I'm gonna say that's maybe 60% resistance. So it's far from the worst thing you could do to it, but if one's alone, yeah, freeze beta. Which kind of makes sense. Crocodiles tend to live in warmer climates. Heat isn't going to bother them nearly as much as cold is. All of the zombies are gone. I'm sorry that we didn't get to fight a zombie dog, but I wasn't going to play with poison if I didn't have healing beta. Poison and nausea, which we saw in the last episode, kind of similar. 20 HP per turn, 10 HP while you're standing around every few seconds. And we have brought the sun back to Threed. There is a misprint in the original, well, not the original, in the English language player's guide that claims that the Sanctuary Guardian of Milky Well was the one holding the town hostage by zombies. But no, it was Master Belch. You beat him, the city's free and clear. Most people just have, you know, generic thank you to say. Go ahead and get the teddy bear. But yes, now we can move on to our next destination. But before that, I'm actually going to go back to Tucson and Onett. There are some things I can do there. First, let's go to the hospital. I haven't been to one of those in a minute. If it's here, the insignificant item. trying to remember if this was in the player's guide. Or maybe I learned about it later. I don't remember. But this special item will... Well, you'll see what it does. Basically, if I had gone to the Tucson hospital, one of them would... one of the residents, or I guess not residents, one of the patients would say, "Hey, I left something in the Threed hospital." And as for how you're supposed to know to look in the drawer, something that you can't interact with in any other meaningful fashion elsewhere, I don't know, but at this point enough people know about it. I'll take it. I believe the monsters will be running from me at this point. If not, they're gonna have a bad time. Wow, it is just Butterfly Central today. The orange kid. Oh yeah, I showed him to you. No. If you give him that $50, he will give you a useless item that breaks as soon as you use it. The Superma or Super Orange Machine. Yes, the duality of Orange Kid and Apple Kid is a good lesson for all of us. Just because Apple Kid doesn't appear very put together doesn't mean that he's not super useful. I think it's in the other room. Is it this guy? Okay, good. Okay, I believe you would have had to speak to him before you left for Threed. So it's one of those, you gotta either talk to everybody or you have to know. Alright, here's this hippie. I'm just gonna auto-fight him. Yeah, see, not gonna have a good time. Alright, no mushroom encounters. Hell yeah. Oh, okay. Ness is, not homesick. I don't remember if you get a special message if you visit home while you're homesick. Another fun fact, well, not fun fact, nothing about homesickness is fun. Another fact about homesickness is the fact that if you are to fight an Onett, Ness will never develop it. So if you really just have an obscene amount of time on your hands, you could level grind all the way up to 75 before you leave Onett. Because after level 75, Ness no longer gets homesick. And there's Dad, calling me while I'm at home. Now what we want to do here is talk to Tracy. Let's see. Still need the still need the pencil eraser. I no longer need the backstage pass. Technically, there's an Easter egg. Well, I don't even feel right calling it an Easter egg. Technically, there's a little gag you can get if you keep it with you, but it's not really worth it. The HP sucker, I'm never going to use that. Slime generator, also something I never use. Bad key machine, never gets used again. And ditto the pack of bubblegum. Oh, and the jar of fly honey. I didn't mean for Jeff to have all of my useless crap, but that's just kind of how it ended up. Yeah. Alright, well, I'm going to go ahead and head back to 3 off screen. I'm going to call it a day for now. I'm not James, but you might be. Now get out of my house.